Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Interpersonal Underworld. I have to ask you to silence and actually turn off any electronic devices you may have brought with you. Noise, of course, is an issue, but also any recording, photographic or video, could influence the results of the experiment you're about to witness. Teamwork. The basic building block of corporate success. But teams can be unbalanced. This can create discord, drive down output. Well, what if I told you there was a way to eliminate human error, to build the perfect team, one that would function smoothly and with no missteps? Tonight, the Yo-Yo Corporation and Andrew Research are pleased to present research on the interpersonal underworld demonstrating exactly that. Behavior scientist William Schutz studied interpersonal relationships through 3 stages: inclusion, control, and affection. Just what is an interpersonal relationship? It is defined as a strong association between 2 or more individuals. Common enough. Interpersonal relationships form the base of a social group, which in turn is defined as 2 or more people who interact with each other and share a sense of unity. Now, when individuals first meet, they enter the inclusion stage, also known as the building stage. At the start, group members have not developed any sense of unity or association. Members in this stage, they learn how to participate in the group. They learn how to assess group goals. They start to form an identity with the group. If inclusion is adequately met, the group moves on to control. This stage centers on power dynamics, conflict and its resolution, and a group that successfully navigates control is able to be productive and responsible with excellent follow-through. Most importantly, the final stage, affection. Crucial to forming a high-functioning and self-sustaining team. Now, this stage deals with communication, self-expression, reciprocity, compromise, and groups at this stage operate smoothly, but members form a feeling of closeness. That's what we're interested in tonight. Through previous research, we have determined the 5 profiles of a balanced team to be: the strategist, the diplomat, the motivator, the self-starter, and the entrepreneur. These are complementary profiles, each of course with its own distinct advantages in the workplace, but also, together, form a perfect team. At one end of the spectrum, there is the entrepreneur and the self-starter, types with tremendous amounts of innovation, initiative. On the other hand, we have diplomats and motivators, types that don't always they don't innovate necessarily, but they're crucial to keeping a team together. And in the middle, we have the strategist. That's a type that has the ability to plan detailed courses of action, to drive the group forward. Entrepreneurs and self-starters often make their own goals into that of the group, whereas diplomats, motivators, take that group goal and make it their own. The strategist is the glue that holds both sides together. Now, we profiled hundreds of people, and we pulled 5 strangers, one for each profile. And using these 5 strangers, this research demonstrates how quickly and efficiently such a balanced team can move through those 3 stages of group behavior development. Once these methods are known, we believe they will transform the corporate world. So we invite you to sit back, relax, and discover the secret of teamwork. so much. That was wonderful, ladies. Let's talk about results now. Wow. We could not be more pleased with this product. I hope you feel the same way. I'd like to start with the duet, part one of the experiment. Now, as expected, subjects A and E achieved inclusion within moments. Honestly, it was faster than we expected. Usually, well, never mind. Okay, within moments, they're in the control phase and they're sort of developing their dynamic, right? Now, after just that first brief meeting, each subject charges out on her own path. Now, you probably noticed some pulling and pushing and controlling and manipulating. Actually, can we just see that right now? Ladies, would you kindly? Yes. Learning which direction the other's going to go. Just putting each other where they want the other to be. This is well, it's two people in an established relationship, but it's a clear example of two people figuring out who's in control of the situation.
What?
Did you not feel established?
No, I felt like I was getting to know her. Like,
well, in a deeper sense, yes, you are.
But I wasn't fighting her. I wasn't trying to control her. I'm responding, yes.
Yeah, and those responses.
But you said feeling it out. I felt like I was feeling it out.
Yeah, I was just taking kind of cues off each other. I hadn't really decided.
Oh, no, when they were your own cues, you were definitely, I mean, you may not have been aware of it, that's kind of how this stuff works. You were putting each other very intentionally where that was. You know what, all right, there's a better example. Section 5B. That's clear. It's and you're here and right. That's clearly controlled, but not in the way you might expect. Right. One, two times that you did this. Now watch this. Okay. You might think that subject A is subservient to subject B at this point. He is more or less doing all of the shot calling. Or is she? See, this is classic strategist. She feeds her this. This is coercion of a sort. You know exactly where she's going to be right here, and you put her there.
Wait, how could I have possibly known?
Because when you interact down here, you're going to be on this side.
I don't know.
Did you not see her push me over there?
Oh, I think.
Trust me, I wanted her there.
You walked right into it.
She did, not me.
Yeah. Hello.
I may not have been aware that that's what was going on, but it was. Something I'm sure we can all agree on is that by the end of the experiment, these two achieved affection. This is what we were hoping for. This is what you funded us for. So, actually, the word on our initial reports was cooperation. I underlined it twice. Cooperation is defined as the consensual settlement of differences reached by mutual concessions. You may or may not know this, but cooperation is considered evolutionarily negative, and that is all well and good in theory, but here at Andro Research, we believe that it is absolutely necessary to a well-balanced team. And cooperation is exactly what made these two achieve the height of their abilities. You know the section with the heights. You could just show them that again. rather than deciding an agenda and going with it. This is each of them trying to find something to do with the other. There's a sense that the team is more important than the individual. This is what we wanted. I would actually invite your comments right now, and we ask that they take the form of, I noticed blank about the subject's relationships. Yes? I suppose if there's anything else you'd like to comment on, it's your money. We do appreciate your time. So why don't we move on to the second experiment, yeah? We'll talk about that as a whole when they get to be a quintet. But actually, before we get there, so of course we started by looking at the interactions of 2. Things get more complicated with 3 and far more complicated with 5. So to talk about the trio, subject I starts by testing the boundaries of subject O. And this is kind of what we'd expect, because subject O redirects subject I's intent in a positive direction. Subject I is an entrepreneurial type. Subject O is a diplomat. So this is exactly what we anticipated in our first reports. But subject U is over here, right? And when the 3 meet, you might say they jostle for control. There's sort of a fight for space and individuality within the group. Actually, can we see that moment? We do it twice. Yeah, the first time's a little rougher. So we see that they're capable of working together. But they have to find out exactly how that's going to work. Now, second attempt. It's a little better. That they're all capable of more in ways that we weren't entirely expecting. But never mind that. And this is the moment where a group is formed. I give you inclusion. And I owe you. I'd like to take a moment to just comment on this group. It's a unique group and fairly unusual in these kinds of experiments, because there's both an entrepreneur type and a self-starter type. These are both types, as I said earlier, they have more innovation and initiative than most types. And you'd think that would conflict. Well, fortunately we have O as a diplomat to sort of smooth things over, but you saw that O would work with each of them separately, and at points, one would be alone. Now, what's nice about having an entrepreneur and a self-starter type is that you've got types who can work in a group when needed, or sometimes they even prefer to work solo. They can, and you can trust them to do that. So
That's not true at all.
I thought you did a wonderful job solo.
No, but you'd rather be in the group. You really tried to work. She just pushed me out of the group at one point. But then I got pushed you, and then we all came together eventually.
We're happy to hear that you're more comfortable in a group. That is what we're here to find, is how to be in a group. But
don't make it sound like this was you putting us in these boxes and we love being.
I'll make a note. When subjects A and B are added back in section 12D, I believe it is, of the experiment, the two established groups collide. A and E are actually, because they're such an established group, they stay together for much of it until they work together with the rest. There's actually kind of a struggle for control there again, so we're set back. Can we see that one? Thank you. Now watch subject A initiate here. So the strategist has a plan. But it's a plan that will work for everybody, she hopes. Coercion is defined as the moment when a personal agenda is forced on others, and it's more difficult to compromise during this phase. Some control, some manipulation. And then there's this. Watch the entrepreneur, this is, well, subject I. This sort of trumps all the other agendas. She has worked her way up to there, and everybody has sort of fallen in line. It may look like they're working together as a group. This is forced unity.
Excuse me. Don't make it sound like I just stomped all over everybody getting to the top.
But you sort of made it up
They pushed
there.
me around at the beginning. She started it.
Okay, yeah. I'll admit I started it. Yeah, I'm guilty. But it kind of got away from me. I mean, you were up there and I didn't have a choice. I did not have a choice.
I'm sorry.
It's all right though. I mean, you again, you feel like you're doing that. But that's this is. I mean, it happens twice. The entrepreneur, you certainly get your way quite a bit.
But if any one of us were not there, she would have gone.
And it's fortunate that you were there, that she was able to get you to work on.
We were gonna do that.
You don't know? Not really. Because we need to take your comments. Is there anybody who would like to again make a comment that I noticed blank about the subject's interactions? Please, yes, thank you.
All right. Well, at least the way I interpret it, when it takes people initially interact with one another, there's a lot more give and take. There's each other out, but it's right. They went at it, and they're subject.
Yes.
And we were dealt. We had a choice.
But it's
Self-starter and entrepreneur.
exactly. This is what we had hoped for. I mean, there would be that kind of initial spark. But fortunately, thank you, Subject Hope, for tying it together, right? She really kept that group together. So, other comments?
I noticed the one in the middle there did a lot of pulling yourself together, kind of. That was
Oh, we both of you are comfortable during the course of the experiment.
Well, I think just because you put me in the entrepreneur box doesn't necessarily mean that I want to be by myself all the time. They tossed me up there, tossed me in the back. It's an uncomfortable place to be.
pulling yourself together.
Well,
I might do the same if I was always thrown out. I felt like I was pretty much taken care
the
of.
control phase can sometimes be uncomfortable, and that's something that we're trying to. I mean, that's really the purpose of this experiment. Yes, to get through that to affection. Let's talk about when that happens. Section 21A. We're so pleased. This is exactly when you achieve affection as a group. So, okay, do you know the part? Yes.
Yeah.
Would you kindly? Now, this is what we hope. There's no longer a sense of somebody turning their goal into the group goal, nor is anybody having to make the group goal into their own, but rather, the group has a goal as an aggregate. I mean, certainly there's some individuality, I guess. I mean, they're all succeeding in their individual roles for sure. That's what we hope when we put the team together. But the moments when you see return, I mean, sometimes they can do each other's role, which hadn't really accounted for. But that's okay. That's okay. I mean, this is part of group cohesion. We're pleased to see that it happened. And we're especially pleased to see this. This is the unity we were hoping for. And watch them sustain it. This is not just for one phase of the project. They're able to move into the next one with that same sense of affection. This is the success you paid us for. Now, I mean, certainly there's still affection here, though. It's amazing that they're able to. I mean, this is not your goal originally. That's not. You also test stuff. I mean, I have charts. Well, Dr. Schutz was. Okay, so Dr. Schutz was wrong. Wait. Okay, so what this means is that personality is more malleable than previously thought. Okay, if we can study, if we can research, if we can lab test this fluidity, then this could be revolutionary. This is something new in behavior science. I mean, we've got the laboratory, we've got the subjects, we've got the team, and I mean, there's still room in the budget.